Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. We are pleased to be joined by Jesse Love, who will be piloting the number 15 Toyota for Venturini Motorsports this weekend at the ARCA Menard Series race in Toledo. How's it going, man?
Feeling pretty well. Just got done my workout and gonna head over to do some sim tomorrow and get ready for it.
So I know it's not been last week was let's just forget about last week and this week heading into Toledo. What's it going to be like for you as you guys go there to a track that you've never seen before?
Yeah, I'm just ready to get after it, man. I mean, I feel like everything I've done in my past few years has been involved with going to places that I've never been to before. So that stuff doesn't really faze me too much. I know that I've, done the most prep that I can to make sure that my side of the street is ready to go. And I know all the guys back at the shop, they've been working really hard on our Mobile One Toyota Camry, getting it ready. And, Venturini always brings really great race cars to the racetrack. So 3 cars this weekend, 25, 15 to 20. So looking forward to it, and we'll see what we can get out of it. And cool racetrack too, more my style, short track, but pretty fast too. So I'm looking forward to it. I like short track racing a lot, so I can't wait.
Yeah, it should be fun. And I'm going to be there too. So it's going to be more exciting. Can't wait to be at the track with everybody there. So fun stuff. So, looking into, the season, I know you're going to be doing a lot of racing so far. I know you just got done with some racing on Monday and Tuesday. But overall, kind of, this year for you is kind of like, this is the start of I know you're running a majority of the Sioux Chief Showdown races. What's that going to be like with this deal with Venturini?
It's awesome. Me and Kevin, we've been working really well together every day, on and off the racetrack, in and out of the shop. So overall, it's going really well. Had our struggles at Dover, but put that behind us and kind of start fresh at Toledo. So looking forward to it. We've always been really good on the short track stuff. So we'll look forward to that and see what we can get out of it. They've always had really fast race cars there as well. So obviously Chandler dominated there a few years ago, I think 19. So we'll go get after it and do the same.
Well, it looks like, you got the 3 of you guys, plus you got that 18 car of Ty Gibbs. It seems like, it's been the 18 and the 20 that have been the 2 cars to beat every single week. For you guys coming in, you the 15 as well as the 25, it looks like you guys can be up there. What do you have to do to get up to where the 20 is and where the 18 is?
Yeah, I don't care about the 20, and I especially don't care about the 18. They're not with my team, with my car. So we'll go after it and do our job and take care of it. Obviously, going to be a lot of good cars this weekend. Probably about 7, 6 good quality race cars. So we'll get after it and bring our own number 15 Toyota Racing Camry up into Victory Lane at Toledo. So I'm looking forward to that. And but yeah, like I said, not really worried about 15 or the 20. Or sorry, the 18 or the 20.
Yeah, I was just about to say you drive the 15.
Can't be scared of your own shadow. Yeah, I didn't mean to say 15.
Well, you kind of said that, but it's like, you have 2 teammates there, but at the end of the day, you're trying to, win that. And that's always interested me with teammates and stuff. But how do you handle that as you want to work with teammates, you want to help each other, but at the end of the day, you guys are going after, everyone's going for the same prize, the win.
Yeah, especially with racing nowadays, with it being you perform or you don't, it's kind of, you got to take care of yourself, right? So, obviously kind of raced with, obviously, Gracie a lot because she was my teammate last year in the West deal. And then, me and Corey, me and Corey always been cool with each other. But at the same time, our job is to win, and we're not really worried about each other. We're there to do our job, and that's what keeps us in the seat, right? So we'll keep doing that, and like that's probably why I'm worried about myself. I'm ready to go and just take care of all the variables that me and Kevin and all of our team, the 15 side of things, can control. And if we do that, we'll be in victory lane.
Okay, so kind of go into, I know we kind of talked about this before. We talk about there's going to be, between practice, between qualifying before the race, there's going to be a lot of downtime between that. What are you going to be doing? Are you going to be, going with, by the way, you're just going to recruit to talk about what do you need to do? Or is it the time to maybe just keep to yourself and just kind of get mentally ready?
No, I mean, there's a lot of different aspects that you got to keep in mind. Obviously, with it not being, it is impound after qualifying. So there's not a whole lot you can do except just while you are, practicing and before you qualify, you got to make sure you can have a good qualifying car and a good race car. So two very important things. The only things you can only change so much, right? So I think for me, it's just, keeping your headspace clean and getting with your crew chief, obviously in my case, Kevin, and, we always work really well together, and we'll keep making our race car faster and faster. And that's all that we got to focus on.
Okay, so kind of going more into like, the pre-race routine. We've always seen you, obviously with your, I'm gonna do a sponsor plug here, JBL headphones. We always see you with them on. I know that you kind of talked about that earlier when we did the Let's Get to Know You episode. But do you just kind of just like, more keep to yourself when you talk? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So do you just kind of more keep to yourself during race day when, just to maybe get it like that mental edge or something?
I don't know. I think it's at the end of the day, there's no recipe except the winning recipe, right? So for drivers, it might be different, but I think for me, it just kind of depends on what the situation is. And, there's times that it's all about chasing the right, headspace, right? So it kind of depends, but at the end of the day, I always listen on my JBL headphones and kind of get going and get prepared for the race. But it's all about what you need and what you're feeling. If you're feeling really good, then sometimes it might be better just to, go put some music on your headphones, or sometimes maybe better just to kind of relax and watch some footage and talk to people like a crew chief and like your team owners, right? So it depends, but obviously like you guys probably know, like I always got my JBL headphones on before I go qualify or do something like that, or when I'm working out here in the gym. So music's always been a good part of my life and kind of helps get me in the zone, but it varies from person to person.
Okay, so one of the aspects maybe people don't know is how everybody gets to the race. So like, for example, on a typical race day, usually you go the day before. What typically do you do like during that? Like you get to the racetrack?
Yeah, like when I was like last year, like I'd always fly in. It was a little bit different because I was on the West Coast. Now I've transplanted over to North Carolina, like Norman area. But nowadays we fly private the day of. So we'll leave Statesville around like 6 a.m. and then land, go to the racetrack, get some lunch sometimes, but then go to the racetrack. And then when we're done, everybody goes to the airport and we hop in a plane and go home. So I like it like that. I mean, I like being home, and it takes a day of travel out of it, which is nice too, or 2 days of travel out of it. So I like it, and it's always fun. But when I run, like, I don't know, last year when I ran the East races, you'd have to fly in like a day early and kind of get acclimated, go look at the track. Like I do that a lot when I raced in Wisconsin. Obviously I was there for the whole week, but I'll still fly in a day early and kind of look at the track before I get to it, and kind of you get to think about it before you hit the racetrack, and it helps a little bit.
Yeah, that should be fun. This is the Midwest, of course, Toledo, Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio at any point?
Yeah, I've been there a few times. I think I raced there once in the midget, and then been to Eldora once just to watch. And but other than that, like I've been to Ohio a few times, but nothing really that notable, I think.
All right, Jesse Love, thank you so much for catching up with us, and good luck this weekend at Toledo, and see you there, buddy.
Awesome, thank you.